For some reason, you think that a flower is natural. And when you look at a flower is supported by everything around it. Like a flower grows, exists, and is completely, ultimately fulfilled without having to do a single thing for its entire lifespan. A tree, everything around us, like if I could pick up the camera right now and show you, everything around us is completely supported its entire life. For some reason, we think we're not. We think for some reason that we're some kind of, yes, a flower is natural, but not me. God forbid I was natural. I'm just a choosing individual self that is separate from nature. You're not separate from nature. You're not separate from anything. So what happens is, if we believe that we are not natural as nature, we think that we're separate from nature. For some reason, we think, therefore, that we're not supported, that we don't have any support. We have infinite support. And what happens is if we believe we're temporally limited and finite, we will struggle to try and change and manipulate our experience in accordance to how we think life should be. But how we think life should be is very limited. Because if we think we should solve a problem a certain way or do a certain thing based on a limited lack of understanding, we're going to block off the universe from actually helping us with what we're doing. If life can support everything in nature, why wouldn't it support us with this equal ease? The only reason that would be is if we get in the way of that. If we try to do something to prevent life from helping us in the belief that life is random, chaotic, doesn't support the whole, and is somehow incoherent. That's obviously the opposite of how life is. We've seen it time and time again. There wouldn't be anything without complete 100% coherence with everything. So life can't be both. Life can't be random, chaotic. It also can't be sometimes random and chaotic and unintelligent. It has to either be completely unintelligent, random and chaotic, or it has intelligence and therefore has to have intelligence and can't therefore be random and chaotic. So life has to be 100% perfect or not perfect at all, and therefore unintelligent, random and chaotic. Our life experience is the opposite of random and chaotic. Everything is completely coherent. So what we have to do to tap into the essence of our mind, which is pure unconditional happiness and ease, efficiency, supportedness, like everything that we could possibly want, is to allow life the pleasure of supporting us. I know, what a profound thing to say, what an out of this world thing to say, to allow life to support us. This is the point. Why do we think that we don't deserve to be supported? And why do we think that there's nothing there to support us? This is the craziest thing. Life is obviously intelligent. It's teeming with intelligence. It is everywhere. Look around you. There's mathematical sequences in rocks. There is intelligence everywhere. The question is, why are you avoiding it? Why do you pretend like you're not in complete coherence with life? Why do you try to make individual control and pretend like you are the leading authority on supporting the collective? You're not. Life will support the collective by supporting you to the highest degree. But in order to support you to the highest degree, you have to let life support you to the highest degree. If you can't let life support you to the highest degree, the issue is you'll try to support yourself as if you're not supported by life or the universe. If you're not letting the universe support you, the universe is basically saying, well, you've chosen the separate package, go with that direction, I'll try and help you, but there's not much I can do. You've chosen, as the nature of reality, you have chosen not to be supported by your own self. So when we try to support ourselves with the belief that life cannot support us and is somehow against us and somehow prioritizes other people while I'm kind of stuck here right now and it's not supporting me, is doing something else, we have to see that life is 100% of the time capable of helping all lives 100% of the time, because it's not really life as a separate thing that's helping you. It's you, your collective background, let's call it, helping yourself that is experiencing that in the foreground. So you need to let yourself in the background, help yourself in the foreground. But the foreground, you believe you're just the foreground. You believe you're just this individual finite experience. And if you do, guess what's going to happen? You disconnect from the entire whole and then you're on your own. Life will support you if you surrender that individuality to universality. Now, you don't lose your individualness, you just lose your separateness, the thing that you don't need. You've never really experienced separateness anyway. You've only experienced the downfall of what it's like to believe you're separate, but never actually experienced separation, so you're not going to miss out on anything. you're only going to get the good stuff. And the good stuff is 100% support by nature, effortlessly. Now, yes, there's things that you'll have to do on the relative level, but they're easy stuff. It's stuff that you're going to want to do. It's stuff that you're going to there's not going to be any other option because you're going to want to do it. So who doesn't want to do stuff they want to do? Everyone wants to do stuff they want to do. So it will come in that form. If life will do all the hard work, you've got an easy job. Do the thing you now want to do, right? Now, there might be things that you don't want to have to do that you do want to do because in the ultimate level, it is what you want. It might be breaking up from a relationship. It might be leaving a certain job. It is something you want, but there's resistance. You, the individual, you want to keep the job because you have some personal investment in somehow this will make me happy. Somehow I won't be safe. Somehow I won't be supported. I've made this jump time and time again. Those who know me know how many times I have taken the leap off the edge every time life has supported me through it. And I guarantee you have had the same experiences. The only difference is I'm very much aware of how life has been supporting me the whole time. And I'm very much aware that any other thing I need to do, life will support me through it. Now, if you could have that same conviction, if you could have that same lack of control, which allows the universe to take control, because by the way, it's taking control anyway, you have no other option other than to pretend you're in control and then suffer the consequences of missing out on all the support. It's going to change your life. So let yourself lose the control of the individual, let universal control take place, and then that is how you actually gain individual control. You gain it by losing the individual, by losing the belief that you are fundamentally individual. Now, you keep your individuality, you just stop believing you're the individual. So you get the best of both worlds. You can't have any complaints at this stage. You are literally supported by the existence itself, and you don't get to lose or miss out on anything. All the things you would love about your life, you get to keep, and they grow and expand better than you can imagine. So this is the price of you just relaxing this need to do everything and be not supported and to see life as incoherent, inconsistent, chaotic, and random. To just see life the way you know it is, completely coherent, synchronistic, and intelligent, and therefore supportive of all life. If you let that take place and stop trying to control, I guarantee you are going to have your life transform. I have a free community. The link's in the description. If you want meditations on this, I do them every single week in the community. I take people through how to process death of loved ones, and all the things that you will either now or eventually will need to go through in life. This is where you can get that support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.